And you can see right there on the sticker, it says Burt Reynolds 1977 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Hey guys, Brian here. I'm at the Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction at the South Florida Fairgrounds in West Palm Beach, Florida. Behind me, well, that's Doc Brown's time machine, the DeLorean. It even has the flux capacitor in it. I'm not kidding. Let's go back to 1985 and then take a look at all these cool cars at the auto auction. I'm taking my Vespa today. This is a Vespa 150 Red. It is a limited edition. Has the red seat on it, and it's all red. This is one of my favorite stretches of road to ride the Vespa on. It doesn't look like your stereotypical Florida area. This is Lyons Road. It runs north and south. It goes really far north, really far south. And I like it because, well, you get a nice view. There's not too much traffic, and there's hardly any lights. Someone over there selling flowers. And on each side of the road, these are farms. You see that canal? There's no doubt about it. This is most definitely gator country, so you have to be on the lookout for gators. Oh yeah, there's gators in there. Now sometimes I'll ride the Vespa to work in the morning, and it's dark, and I'll ride up this road, and these farms here, they have lights throughout them. It looks so cool at night. I love it. You've always got to get super unleaded with the Vespa. Now, I'll probably spill some. I've got a little more than half a tank, but I'm riding a lot today, so I figure I'll fill up. But if it spills, that's okay. I'll let it dry. And then I'll put the bucket back in. That's it. See? So a little less than half a tank. It's completely full and cost me $5.06. I parked the Vespa out here with the motorcycles, and of course the wheel locks. So, you know, you can't straighten out the handlebar, so you just can't drag it away. And I also chain up the back wheel, and when I can, I chain it to something. This time I chained it to a wooden fence. Now, obviously, someone could saw the fence and two guys could pick it up, but who's going to be out here with a saw and then turn into a lumberjack without the parking lot attendant wondering what's going on? This is the main entrance. I just walked in, and I'm really not sure what to expect. I've never been to one of these auctions before, but we'll go to find out right now. I see a lot of cool cars, but these look like pretty new cars. I want to see some classic cars. Now, this is the auction room, which is packed. And you got to keep walking unless you're along the edges. And this car here is opening bid. Well, the bid right now is $73,000.
Now 5, 73,000. Good, 73,000. Now 75,000. Down 5 to beer, 5 to buy, now 5. Good, 73,000. Down to get up here, 5 to 5, and all through. No dynamic, you're up now. 73, 75. Sold 73,000.
Wow, what a deal. 73,000. This is a 72 Ford Bronco. 20,000. 40,000. Wow. 60. 65. 70. 80. Wow, $90,000. $100,000 for the 72 Ford Bronco. $110,000. There it goes, $110,000. No, it went back up. $117,000. $120,000. That's a beautiful car. Wow.
Up top of Stormy, give me 30. 1,730. Now 130. Now 130. Now $130,000. Now through. 130. Stormy, roll out. Gonna be 130. You want to do it now? Yes. $130,000 I have sold.
$127,000.
Was completed less than 2,000 miles ago and is 2 years old with a $200,000 investment in the complete rebuild. Ladies and gentlemen, custom interior, brown felt inlaid into the seats, custom center console.
Now the Chevelle, they say, is $200,000 investment in refurbishing it, and the latest bid is $52,000. The Chevelle went for $75,000. Wow. Now this is my car. This is a 71 Mach 1 Mustang, and since I was born in 71, I love cars from 71. It's had the same owner for about 30 years, it says. Look at that. Oh, wow. Got that smell I remember as a kid in these cars. And look at that radio. AM radio. '62 Vet. Absolutely perfect condition. I mean, this is like a time machine. Look at that. Wow. This is a '54 Buick Skylark. I've only seen a car like this in movies. Look at this. This looks like something that they'd be driving in Mad Men or Sinatra or, I don't know, Dick Tracy. It's got the new car smell in it too. I don't know how they do that. This is a 1955 Chevy Bel Air custom convertible. This is a '68 Vet. It was sold for $200,000. Yeah, that's right, $200,000. It's all ready to go in the Cannonball Run. '65 Mustang. Now my dad had a '65 Mustang, and when I was a kid, it was a convertible like this, a different color. This one sold for $30,000, and I mean it's in perfect mint condition. And I never would have thought that this would have sold for $30,000. I would have thought when I was a kid, if you held on to it, it would sell for like $100,000. It's interesting what's popular, what's not, how much some cars are worth compared to what you thought they would be worth. If I bought this for $30,000, I'd be happy. This '69 Volkswagen bus has sold for $25,000, and I mean, this is like a dream car right here. But when I was a kid and these were all over the road, they always seemed like they could tip over to me. I never really felt safe riding in one of these. But look at all these seats. You could take the Partridge Family out in this thing. Now this one's higher up. It's got some racks. Let's see what year this is and what it sold for. This is a 97. It sold for $33,000. They still look like this in 97. Which one of these two would you rather have? I think I'd take the older one myself. Let me know in the comments which one you would take. You know, these classic pickup trucks, you're getting a lot more truck, something a lot cooler, and for a much better price than if you went to the dealer to buy a new one. This is a 78 Chevy, went for $31,000. Now, would you rather buy this one or go to the dealer and spend $80,000 to $100,000 on a new truck? I think I'd rather have this one than a new one, wouldn't you? Absolutely. This is a 69 Fiat, sold for $12,000, and I'll tell you, I thought my daughter's Fiat, her first car was a Fiat, I thought that was small. That was a stretch limo compared to this one. I think I could drive that through the front door of my house. The way it works, they have these tents outside that have all these cars in them. All these cars are for sale at auction. Some of them have already been sold, but some of them have not. So you come out here, you look, it's got the lot number on the window, and there's a lot of these tents. This is tent 1. There's at least 4 tents. You can see. And they have all the fair food and everything going on too. This is a 2019 Mercedes. Looks like something Arnold Schwarzenegger would own, doesn't it? And look at that. I guess you could put a little hot tub back here. Then there's a Jeep equivalent of it right here. Orange is my favorite color, so I think I'd have to go for the Jeep. The Jeep, this is new. This is a 2022. See, now this is what I'm talking about. I went to the dealer. I wanted to buy a pickup truck, and I can't find a pickup truck for under $80,000. I could come here and get this cool '89 Chevy for $11,500. This is better than anything I'm going to get at the dealer. It's in perfect condition. It's even got a bed liner in it. I just don't see myself buying a new pickup when I could get something this cool for under $12,000. And look at the inside. It's got the factory radio. Does it have cassette in there? It might. Yeah. I'd much rather have this for $11,500 than a new one for $80,000. Check this out, a '72 Ford F100. It sold for $11,500 too. This is beautiful. I just miss those old seats we used to have. Now you might have to sacrifice air conditioning, and living here in Florida, that'd be tough. What's in there? Is that an 8-track? This isn't my color, but this is my dream car. This is an 84 Cadillac. It is sold for $6,500, and I gotta tell you, I'd pay $6,500 for this right now. Oh man, that door is so heavy. Look at that radio. Oh, this is beautiful. I would take it in this color. What a bargain this is. If I pick up one of these cars and show up at the house with it, my wife's gonna kill me, but this one's been sold already. This is not my color, but I think I could live with the color. $6,500. Wow. I have no idea what this is, but it's sold for $120,000. It looks like something out of The Road Warrior. What is this? Is it running on alcohol? What is that? That's antifreeze, I think. Is this street legal? What is this?
We like it, I can hear.
This looks like a car that was in a movie. Look at that. That's an ammo case.
Hilton. Someone bought it for $120. Look at that. Look at
Dollars?
that. Yeah, that's what I said.
What is it?
It's $120K, dude. Someone paid
Look over here. There's a bottle with you see it?
Yeah. Maybe it's
I don't. Looks like something from The Road Warrior to me. I don't know. Mad Max, yeah. This car is a perfect car. It's a '79 Lincoln Continental. This is a '69 Camaro. It's sold already for $52,000. Some of the cars you see here will blow your mind. This is a '91 Geo Metro that someone bought for $2,500. I can't believe the thing still is on the road. I forgot about Geo Metros. This is a '74 Volkswagen thing. It sold for $18,000. These are amazing. If you ever watch the World War II movies, all the German officers, the generals, they drive these. Now, hopefully you don't need this extension cord in combat, but this is a real tank. And it is up for auction. 76 Leopard A5 battle tank.
Although you aimed a turret at the guy and he says, "I'm park this or else."
Is the only one available worldwide. All the others were sold to Ukraine. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to go up against the Russians in that thing. It's about 100 degrees. I'm about to have a heat stroke, and I found this fan, and it feels good. I know it doesn't look like it's moving fast in the video, but it is, and it feels great. Oh, man. This is a '61 Reynolds, and when I saw the cover, this looks like Tattoo's car from Fantasy Island. Look at those seats. They're made out of, well, wicker. And little fuzzy things around the roof. This would be fun to take down to the beach. Yeah, and it's not an automatic. I'm guessing it's a 4-speed. No seatbelts. The cars line up out here to go inside for the auction. And there's a long line. It's been going on all day. That's a 1933. So you can see the hood ornament a little bit better now. And look at that. You ever seen anything like that? That's absolutely amazing. Check that out. Wow. Holy smokes. Look at those running boards. And the doors open in reverse. I've never seen an interior like this in my life. Check it out.
I like the crowd around this instead of the beers.
This is a Matchbox car for a millionaire. Okay? This car is inside this case, and you just, I guess you take the case home and you put it in your collection room. All these cars here, this one's in this case. I don't know if they're selling the car or telling these collectors that they can get a case like this for their car. I'm not sure. This is a 68 Mustang, and this is as badass as it gets. I mean, just check this out. I mean, look at that. Oh man, this is like a Fast and Furious car. What's going on here is they have a film crew for the auction's YouTube channel, and these things broadcast on television too. I've seen them on television many, many times. And this is the Burt Reynolds owned Trans Am. And you can see right there on the sticker it says Burt Reynolds 1977 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. So this one belonged to the great Burt Reynolds, who lived right up the street in Jupiter. That's amazing. Now, is that the windshield that Sally Field had her feet on? I don't know. But you can see right there. Wow. Now, Burt Reynolds, when he lived in Jupiter, right up the road from here, that means he drove this around town. That is as wild and as amazing as it gets. I gotta go over there close to that steering wheel that Burt Reynolds had his hands on.
You got it? What, the one, the Trans Am one?
Wow, look at that. And there's the CB, Burt Reynolds CB.
Yeah, I know. There he is.
The cars, before they go inside for the auction, they come through here and they get a little cleaning so they look nice and shiny and pretty before they go up on the auction block. I got to think that Burt Reynolds Trans Am has got to be the high point of the day so far as the auctions go. Now you can see here in the auction room, people are here all day in the bleachers. And people pay to have even better seats up high and sit here all day and listen to this auctioneer. And right now they got a 23 vet.
Sold! 122,000.
122,000.
Next
Wow. Now that was a lot of fun. I had a great time. It's not cheap. I'm by myself and it cost $56 to get in. One ticket, $56 plus tax. So there was $56 and change just for one person. So it is not cheap, but it was money well spent. I really enjoyed it. I'll say though, I was surprised at how little some of those cars were going for. I mean, obviously some went for a lot, and a lot was going for over 100,000, and that's a lot of money, but I was expecting to see some cars worth like 500,000, 300,000, 250,000. I didn't see anything like that, but hey, it was worth it just to see Burt Reynolds' personal Trans Am. Absolutely. Oh man, what a great time. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, like the video. My name's Brian, and I'll see you next time.